My name is Meesha Brathwaite. I am 29 years old. I would really say my journey really started after I got my daughter. I went back to work for about 2.5 months and I realized that I did not want someone else raising her. So I left my job, which was very difficult to do because it was the way that I made money, the way I was going to support her. And I didn't fully know how I was going to do it. I just knew that it was something I had to do. A friend of mine, her mother used to make jewelry, and it looked like something that I might like doing, even though I didn't realize that I had an artistic bone. And I started a class with her. It was 4 classes, and I realized that I really liked it. And so I started with that. It was just my way of making money. So that is how you can say my business was born. I heard about the ER program through a friend of mine. She was actually a teacher in the ER program. And first it was like, wait, so they're offering free jewelry classes and all of this? I could not believe it. I was like, I am doing this because I wanted to improve on what I had already learned. So that I could make more money. Initially, for me, it was making more money so I could do a better job of supporting her and supporting myself. It's not just the skills that you learn in yarn. It's actually like a journey. You learn about yourself, the friends, the people you meet. I mean, genuine people that care about you and want you to progress. Something that isn't something that you get just anywhere. I learned wire bending. I learned how to, it was my first time learning how to work with metal as well. I learned how to use natural materials, so seeds and plastics and all these different unconventional things that I wouldn't have thought of making jewelry with. And I was able to kind of look at what I like doing. I realized that I love the metal work. I love dealing with natural materials, being able to take something from nothing or what we perceive as nothing and create something beautiful, or like upcycling. So taking a seed that drop on the ground and drill a hole and wrap it in some metal or in some wire and just create a beautiful piece. When COVID hit, I was working at the airport. I actually went back to work at this point because my business was not bringing in enough money for me to sustain myself or my daughter. When that happened, I was home. I was on unemployment. There was no business. I mean, no business. No jewelry selling, no crystal selling. It was and still is very, very difficult. And even at points, sometimes I question if it's still the right path. Like my dreams, is it ever going to really truly come to fruition? And even though I feel that way, I know I'm not going to stop. There were a lot of challenges, but there were also some very wonderful things that came out of it. My crop over competition, the honorable mention, the piece that I created, I was so proud of that piece because when I registered, it was 2 weeks until I had to hand in a piece I didn't know what I was going to make. And I also did Girlfriend Expo. It was my first time ever working so hard and working so hard for myself. This is the first time I was up 3 o'clock in the morning, could hardly sleep because I'm just studying, getting all these pieces together to take to Girlfriend Expo. It was a wonderful feeling to do this for me and for my family. Things that I've learned about myself, I don't know if I would have if I didn't start my business. I realized that I don't make jewelry for money. I realized that I have a message. And even though it's a message for other people, it's a message for myself. It's about self-acceptance and love. Like I asked myself, if I was to die tomorrow, to be able to look at myself and say, Meesha, I love you and I'm proud of you and I accept you as is. And to be able to express that through my jewelry and help other people, that's what it's about for me. Sorry, I teared up.